Hey guys, so I got a big pen haul in today. I believe in total I got 5 pens actually, but as you can see, 3 different companies. I got Nerd Pens, Ursa Matrix Supply, and Macguffin Goods. So yeah, I will open them in that order. So the last 2 should be all Star Wars themed. It's Nerd Pens. It's gonna have a Marvel pen and a mystery pen. So let's get into it. So, first off, the pen that I ordered. That is Vision. So if you watch one of my more recent Nerd Pens hauls, I also got a print that featured this design of Vision with a quote beside it. It's on the back of this pen, or the backing card actually. But yeah, it's a cool Vision pen. Not really the biggest on collecting pens of characters' faces, portrait style pens if you will, but you know, the kind of more underrated characters that you don't see that often. They can be pretty fun, and you know, pens are just designed really well. So yeah, I do dig this one. Next up, our mystery pen. This is a more recently released pen, I believe, shortly after I ordered this Vision pen. This anatomical heart pen. It says Growing Fonder, was released. So it's an original design. I generally like his original designs. This one is a good original design, but it's just not really speaking to me personally. I think it might be better if it didn't have the Growing Fonder on it, so you could kind of leave your own interpretation to it. Looks like it says absence makes the heart grow fonder. But to be honest, I don't really make very many personal connections very much. I tend to be a bit antisocial, to be quite frank. Actually, I'd say all my friends are actually internet friends. But yeah, it's a good design, just not one that I really think I'll be keeping. And we have his business card with the discount code on the back and his handwritten message, so that's always fun. See, I believe I said I was going to do Ursa Matrix Supply next. So this is kind of continuing a series of pens. So, you know, I like to bring additional show and tell when it's relevant. The first pen of what this series is was this right here, the Millennium Falcon. So it's continuing on with some more Star Wars style ships. So first off, we have a business card, which also has a discount code. I'm getting better at remembering to use this discount code. For some reason, I just always used to forget about the discount code for Ursa Major Supply. I've got another sticker. So, I think I'm going to start off with this one. Get it out. So here we have, sorry, my throat's getting a bit scratchy, the Razor Crest from The Mandalorian. And the other one that was released with this. Something that I've recently kind of noticed is that Ursa Major Supply seems to have a tendency to release pens in pairs, usually 2 pens at a time. But yeah, we have Ghost from Star Wars Rebels. Of the 2, this one's my personal favorite. But yeah, all 3 of these, including the Millennium Falcon, had two different variants of them. You could get them as hard enamel pens with some color detail, or these antique style pens. Personally, I prefer the antique look. Just has a more darker, rugged look to it that I like. I feel like a lot of people are going to prefer the hard enamel over these, but personally, I just like the antique look, you know. It's a bit more stylized. I generally kind of prefer more scene accuracy to style, but I don't know. I just really like the antique look of these pens. So if he releases more, I'm going to aim to get the antique pens if possible. Most likely, at least. Who knows, he might release one that I actually prefer as hard enamel. But if for some reason I can't get one, an antique, and have to settle with hard enamel, it really won't be that big of a deal to me. I mean, they all look cool. And lastly, we have a order from Macguffin Goods. So he's been releasing a lot of really deluxe, premium Star Wars pens. A lot of them have moving parts to it. So here we have a Star Destroyer. Taking a close look at it, and I don't see any feel in it at all. I think this is all just kind of unfilled, which is a nice little touch to it, but it was kind of hiding behind it, which is kind of the point. But you got the Millennium Falcon flying around and ducking behind the Star Destroyer. So that's a pretty neat detail. I think displaying it, I actually am going to just have the Millennium Falcon hiding behind it, but I still think it is a neat detail to have, so that's pretty cool. So let's bring the full haul back in for today. So those are my pens for today from Nerd Pens, Macguffin Goods, and Ursa Major Supply. The next pen order that I have coming in is from Blast Bolt. I have a feeling I'm not going to get that many pen orders in for the next week or so. I don't think any of the makers I keep up with are releasing any pens, at least that I particularly need this week, which is fairly unusual. So yeah, if you're watching this on Instagram, check out my highlights, because I have pens and various other collectibles for sale or trade, as well as the pens that I'm looking for if anybody wants to trade or sell them to me. So yeah, I will see you in my next video.